Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our English Listening Practice Podcast. I'm Jack.
And I'm Donna. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you're having a wonderful day and are ready to improve your English listening skills with another interesting conversation.
Today, we're going to discuss a topic that is extremely important for students, professionals, job seekers, freelancers, and anyone who communicates in the workplace.
That's right. Our topic today is professional email etiquette for beginners.
Have you ever written an email and wondered if it sounded professional enough? Or maybe you've received an email that seemed rude, confusing, or poorly written.
If your answer is yes, don't worry. Many people make mistakes when writing professional emails, especially when they are new to the workplace or using English as a second language.
The good news is that writing professional emails isn't difficult once you understand a few basic principles.
Exactly. In today's conversation, we'll discuss common email mistakes, important etiquette rules, and practical tips that can help you write professional emails with confidence.
So grab a notebook if you'd like to take notes, and let's begin. Donna, let's start with a simple question. Why is email etiquette so important?
That's a great question. Email is one of the most common forms of communication in the professional world. Whether you're applying for a job, communicating with a manager, contacting a client, or discussing a project with coworkers, email plays an important role.
So, in many situations, your email becomes your first impression.
Exactly. Before someone meets you in person, they may read your email. If your email is clear, polite, and professional, people are more likely to take you seriously.
On the other hand, if your email contains spelling mistakes, unclear sentences, or an inappropriate tone, it might create a negative impression.
That's right. Some people think email is just like sending a text message to a friend, but professional emails require a different approach.
That's an important point. Workplace communication should be respectful, organized, and professional. Let's talk about the first thing people see when they receive an email, the subject line.
Yes, the subject line is incredibly important because it tells the recipient what the email is about before they even open it.
Yet many people write vague subject lines like, hello, question, or important.
Those subject lines aren't very helpful. Imagine receiving hundreds of emails every week. A clear subject line helps people understand the purpose of your message immediately.
Can you give some examples?
Sure. Instead of writing question, you could write question regarding Monday's meeting. Instead of help needed, write request for assistance with project report. Instead of update, write marketing project update, May 2026.
Those examples are much clearer and more professional.
Exactly. A good subject line saves time for both the sender and the recipient.
After the subject line, what's the next important part?
The greeting. The way you begin your email sets the tone for the entire message.
Some people start emails without any greeting at all.
And that's usually not a good idea. A greeting shows politeness and respect.
What are some professional greetings people can use?
If you know the person's name, you can write, Dear Mr. Johnson, Dear Ms. Taylor, Hello Sarah, Good morning, David.
What if you don't know the person's name?
In that case, you can use, Dear Hiring Manager, Dear Customer Support Team, to whom it may concern, although that last option is becoming less common today.
So choosing the right greeting depends on the situation and your relationship with the recipient.
Exactly.
One mistake I often see is emails that take too long to explain the purpose. That doesn't mean being rude. Can you explain what that looks like? That immediately tells the reader why you're contacting them.
I agree. Professional emails should be clear and direct. Not at all. It simply means respecting the reader's time. Sure, After your greeting, briefly introduce the reason for writing. For example, I am writing to request information about the training program. Or, I would like to confirm our meeting scheduled for Friday. Exactly. There's no need to write a long introduction before getting to the main point.
One mistake I often see is emails that take too long to explain the purpose.
I agree. Professional emails should be clear and direct.
That doesn't mean being rude.
Not at all. It simply means respecting the reader's time.
Can you explain what that looks like?
Sure. After your greeting, briefly introduce the reason for writing. For example, I am writing to request information about the training program. Or, I would like to confirm our meeting scheduled for Friday.
That immediately tells the reader why you're contacting them.
Exactly. There's no need to write a long introduction before getting to the main point.
Organization is another important aspect of professional email.
Absolutely. Large blocks of text can be difficult to read.
So how can we improve readability?
Use short paragraphs. Each paragraph should focus on one idea. If you have multiple points, consider using bullet points or numbered lists.
That's especially useful when providing instructions or asking several questions.
Exactly. A well-organized email looks professional and makes it easier for the recipient to understand your message.
Let's talk about tone. Why is tone important in emails?
Because the recipient cannot hear your voice or see your facial expressions. They only see your words.
So a sentence that seems normal to you might sound rude to someone else.
That's right. Using polite language helps avoid misunderstanding.
What are some professional phrases people can use?
Here are a few examples. Could you please provide an update? Would you mind sending the document? I would appreciate your assistance. Thank you for your time and consideration.
Those phrases sound respectful and professional.
Exactly. Small changes in wording can make a big difference.
What about informal language?
In professional emails, it's usually best to avoid slang, abbreviations, and casual expressions.
For example,
Instead of writing, "Hey," you might write, "Hello." Instead of, "Thanks a lot," you could write, "Thank you very much."
what about abbreviations like you instead of you?
Those should definitely be avoided in professional communication.
Professional emails should use complete words and proper grammar.
Exactly.
Let's discuss proofreading.
This is one of the most important steps, yet many people skip it.
Why is proofreading so important?
Because even a well-written email can lose credibility if it contains obvious spelling or grammar mistakes.
I've definitely sent emails and noticed mistakes afterward.
Most people have. That's why it's a good habit to read your email one more time before clicking send.
Sometimes reading it aloud can help.
Absolutely. Reading aloud often helps you notice awkward sentences or missing words.
Here's another common problem. People mention an attachment but forget to include it.
Yes, that happens all the time.
How can people avoid that mistake?
Before sending your email, double-check that all attachments have been included.
It can also be helpful to attach the file before writing the email.
That's a great strategy because you're less likely to forget.
Let's talk about email response times.
Good email etiquette isn't only about sending emails. It's also about responding to them.
How quickly should people respond?
It depends on the situation, but generally within 24 hours during business days is considered professional.
What if you need more time to provide a complete answer?
You can send a brief response acknowledging the email. For example, "Thank you for your message. I will review the information and get back to you tomorrow."
That lets the sender know their email was received.
Exactly.
This is an interesting topic. What should people do when they're upset or frustrated?
Never send an angry email immediately.
That's excellent advice.
When emotions are high, people often write things they later regret.
So it's better to wait?
Yes, take some time to calm down, review the situation. and then write a professional response.
A respectful email is usually more effective than an emotional one.
Absolutely.
We've discussed greetings and the body of the email. What about the ending?
The closing is just as important as the opening.
What are some professional ways to end an email?
Common examples include best regards, kind regards, sincerely, thank you.
And after that, you include your name.
Correct. In professional settings, many people also include their job title, company name, and contact information.
We've covered a lot today.
We certainly have. Let's quickly summarize our key points.
Use a clear and specific subject line.
Start with a professional greeting.
Get to the point quickly and clearly.
Keep your email organized and easy to read.
Use polite and professional language.
Avoid slang and text message abbreviations.
Proofread for grammar and spelling mistakes.
Double-check attachments before sending.
This is an interesting topic. What should people do when they're upset or frustrated? That's excellent advice. So it's better to wait. A respectful email is usually more effective than an emotional one. We've discussed greetings and the body of the email. What about the ending? What are some professional ways to end an email? And after that, you include your name. We've covered a lot today. Use a clear and specific subject line. Get to the point quickly and clearly. Use polite and professional language. Proofread for grammar and spelling mistakes. Respond to emails in a timely manner.
And always end with a professional closing.
If you follow these simple guidelines, your emails will appear more professional, respectful, and effective.
Remember, email writing is a skill. The more you practice, the better you'll become. We hope this conversation helped you learn useful English vocabulary and workplace communication skills.
If you enjoyed this episode, keep practicing your English listening every day.
And don't forget that small improvements every day can lead to big results over time.
Until next time, take care and keep learning.
Goodbye everyone, and have a wonderful day.
See you in the next episode.